What's good, what's good, what's good, people? I'm back again. It's your boy King Nabby, your man, the movie guru, the gangster movie guru, as some of you may know. I'm here again with another trailer reaction. We're gonna get into another film, another trailer I saw. That this is the first trailer for a film that I'm excited about just because it stars my man Jim Carrey, who, you know, he hasn't done anything huge in a while, but of course his legacy precedes him. He's a legend, he's an icon. We all know who Jim Carrey is and his effect that he's had on comedy, and he's had, you know, great dramatic performances as well. The Spotless Mind joint is the name. I'm fucked up, right? The name is leaving me right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Eternal Mind for the Spotless, whatever. That joint was amazing, a great movie, and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. And he has another film coming out. I believe it's a Netflix film or series. I'm not exactly sure. I'm about to see. It's called Jim and Andy, The Great Beyond. Let's get into it.
So Jim.
Yes?
How would you start this movie?
Jim crazy. Look at that beard.
Good evening, ladies
All right,
and
so it
gentlemen.
is just a
My name
film,
is Jim
a
Carrey,
one-off.
and how are you this evening?
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Finding out you have something special and it gets a reaction. That's how I got attention and love.
I have no idea. This is like, portrayed Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman came in to turn reality on its head and not stop when the camera stopped.
Andy Kaufman cared less about making his audience laugh than keeping them confused.
He blew my mind. When I heard I had the part, I was looking at the ocean, and that's the moment when Andy came back to make his movie.
Hello.
What happened after?
Documentary. I love documentaries too.
Andy, that's enough, perfect. I don't like it. I want to do one more.
Andy felt it was necessary
You can tell
to
he's a
stay
dude
in
that
the
never
character.
leaves character on the
Exactly
set.
the way Andy was.
It's totally surreal. And this crazy melodrama started happening all over the place.
Jimmy said they came down hard. Who's they?
Universal didn't want the footage we took behind the scenes to surface so that people wouldn't think I was an asshole.
Andy, you have to give me a chance to make a movie.
I don't need to make a movie. I don't need
He
to
was
make a
just
movie.
in character
I
all
was
the
thinking,
time.
how far should I take this?
Jim Carrey is a genius, yo.
It's working.
How far would Andy take it?
Wow.
You're gonna have people that are gonna sue this production for mental stress.
When the movie was over, I couldn't remember who I was anymore. So you step through the door not knowing what's on the other side. And what's on the other side is everything. I know him as well as I can know him. But who do you know? Even when they're right in front of you.
Okay. I definitely want to see the documentary. It's a Netflix joint. November 17th. Okay. Yo, that's the ill thing about it is that, you know, there's pretty much a few types of actors. I'll go into two of them. There's method actors, and then there's actors who sort of maintain themselves and kind of just, they get into that character, but like, for instance, like, you know, like you got Denzel Washington is one of them, Tom Cruise. They're guys who, there are exceptions within their filmography of where they've done different. However, they're guys that pretty much when you go to a film, you go to see them, and you go to see them portray a character or them be something different. Basically, you're watching them be them. They're superstars, iconic for pretty much their own charisma. Then you have actors who are method, who go straight into the, like we heard the stories about Jared Leto playing the Joker and he's sending dirty condoms to people and doing wild shit. There's certain people that are method actors and they actually go into the mind of the character, like deep into the mind of the character, like beyond just research, but actually transform their brain and go into a spiritual space of where they end up being that person. And this is pretty much what Jim Carrey did with Andy Kaufman when he played him in Man on the Moon. And this is behind the scenes. This is a documentary that shows what happened behind the scenes and how he basically never was out of character. He became Andy to a point where it almost drove him crazy, to where he came out of when he was done, he had a hard time deprogramming himself and coming back to his own reality. And that, to me, like, method acting to me is one of the illest things in the world, as far as just the analyzing the psychology of the actor who's able to do that and how it affects them after the picture is done, you know, after the final cut, after, you know, the credits roll and everything. What goes on after that? How do they deprogram? How do they get out of that mode? And I believe, you know, this film, I'm not sure if it's gonna, I'm assuming it's gonna go into how he got out of it as well, but it definitely goes into how he got into that character and then what happened once he was in that character. And Jim Carrey is a modern day genius. He's a comedic genius. Started on In Living Color. That's when I first saw him. And even back then, shout out to Keenan Ivory Wayans. He started the careers of mad people. Him, Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Lopez, a lot of people. And you know what I'm saying? I want to see this. This is interesting. This is interesting. November 17th. I'm going to be checking for that. I'm going to be checking this on Netflix. Big up to Netflix. They got some ill shit on there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And check out this trailer again. Once again, another trailer reaction from your man, King Nabby the Great, the movie guru. Creativity, abundance, prosperity to all. And I'm out.
Mafioso, mafioso, mafioso,